This is so frustrating! Rosado! Gold Mary! All soldiers, retreat!
Uh-oh. Am I back? Apparently Twitch kicked me off. Beat up Hortensia so hard, took the stream down with it. Apparently. Alright, on the assumption that... Let's see, I am stubborn enough for a loss. One further down. Oops. Alright, so this is once we're actually... Is Twitch continually kicking me off? Because my dashboard is freaking out. Oh, it was only down once for you? Okay. So my dashboard freaked out and reset my uptime again. Oh, it went down at the low star rush. Okay. So in that case...
No fair! I lost? Well, you're not getting my ring. I won't let Father down!
And then we saved. And then I guess she started off with this.
This is so frustrating! Rosado! Gold Mary! All soldiers, retreat!
So that's what we all missed. Or what you all missed.
They fled in a hurry.
There's a lot of damage to the bridge. It may take time to find a safe path forward.
We didn't recover the emblem ring.
Rip Lucina.
We didn't lose any either. And most importantly, you're not hurt. Let's call that good enough.
You're right.
It is plain now that Queen Lumera's stolen rings lie in Illusia's hands. In which case, we can deduce that they possess 5.
5?
Yes, counting the rings taken from Lethos Castle. The rings of the Sage Lord, the Azure Twins, the Instructor, and of course, the Princess Exalt.
So what, Lucina, Eric, and Ephraim are the Azure Twins. Instructor is a weird title. Or, I guess that'd be Byleth? I guess maybe they decided that Professor was too obvious. Yeah, the rest of the bridge went pretty alright. The Mooks really didn't stand much of a chance against Focus Fire. Particularly since, like, Celine and Chloe are just popping off. And Louis still just as good as always. I don't know who I'd call the Sage Lord either. Well, I guess we'll get it figured out later.
Princess Hortensia was wielding the latter, as you'll recall. Besides those four, there was one entrusted to them by your forebears.
Why did we entrust the ring to Eluzia again?
Which one?
If I may, I believe it's the Ring of the Lady of the Plains.
Well, that's obviously Lynn.
The king favors it, or so I've heard. He keeps it in his personal chambers.
Sounds, pervy?
His chambers? That's odd. Firne's ring has a hall in the castle all to itself. Where does your kingdom keep its ring?
Like Firene, we store ours in a special gallery in the castle. Speaking of which, how soon might we be able to depart? I really am worried about the situation there.
The soldiers should be back from patrol soon.
Let's prepare to leave.
Thank you. If anything has happened to my father or brother, I don't know what I'll do.
Alright, so now our cooking has finally fallen off. Hooray, bonfrags.
Yes.
I made a better showing than expected. Hey, bring us one step closer to the peace. I guess she says that a lot, probably because she's constantly my MVP. Hey, an eagle! Oh no, we don't know how to raise eagles. Rip.
Oh my.
The splendid bridge is a prime example of Bredia's simple and solid architecture. I guess he decided not to complain about his performance this time. Yes, we can't raise a cat either. We're so inept with animals.
Very nice.
Those big statues at the bridge are spectacular. They really say this is a warrior kingdom. These giant poles on the bridge, dude. Details. Vander can overlook stuff like that, right? So that must be Chloe's, I did so well, I could have been MVP. If Celine hadn't outshone her.
Oh, wow!
I've seen the Grand Crossing in books, but it's way more amazing in person.
Oh.
You grow stronger with each fight, Divine One. Makes any battlefield a spectacle to behold.
Let me say.
I've gotten used to fighting alongside you now, Divine One. I hope I can keep being useful. Is there a better workout than a good battle? No way! I feel so much stronger.
That's right.
I've gotten better in battle. Now, if only combat experience transferred over to being a doctor. Well, you're patching up the wounded. That kind of counts, right? Oh, hey, something we can actually adopt.
Oh, wow.
You got even stronger. You keep getting more and more amazing. I think I might explode. I think she said that one before. Not often, but I think she has. Hey, these weaves are the same color as my hair! They sort of remind me of my family, actually.
Ooh.
What a deep ravine. I bet you could catch some rare fish down there. Oh, sorry. I can't stand here and do nothing. I need to know if Father and Diamond are safe. I'm glad we forced the Elysian army to retreat, but I fear for the castle. It's like a home to me.
Right.
So sorry for being rude earlier, Divine One. I hope you'll support Prince Alcrest, and me. Let's go back to the Somnial. The Divine Dragon looked at me! I know, right? You again.
Take that! Almost done.
You know, that seems excessive.
Most of them
No wonder she's so tired.
is finally safe. But it's still not good enough. I have to be strong. Strong, just like you were. I still miss you so much. And I think about what you said to me all those long years ago. Where are you, sister?
Hmm. 10,000-year-old dragon? Maybe. Would not be surprised. Wonder if they have any pickle making tools. What kinds of pickles do you like? I think you said that one before.
Ooh,
So this is the Somnial. Any yam fields up here? I mean, we should try to hurry to Protea Castle.
ah!
Okay, the competition line. So we're starting to get a lot of repeats in the castle. I guess there are advantages and disadvantages to that. Because there's the risk that we miss something new, but we can also just be like, well, I don't feel like talking to everyone this time. But I suppose we should at least talk to the new recruits.
Oh!
Getting to see that smile of yours makes me so happy I could burst into a million pieces. Well, I don't think Fram said that one before, surprisingly.
Dang.
Never thought they'd even let someone like me into the Holy Land. Now it's kind of like I live here. Alright, that one's new, but we also have barely had a chance to talk to her since we just recruited her. Fram, can you tone it down a little? I don't think Fram knows the meaning of toning it down. Hey, Micah. These nuts. Are they the same face? No! Can't you tell the subtleties of Violet's expression? Somebody hasn't played enough Three Houses. Yeah! Thanks for the 10 out of 10 bits, Micah. I'm glad that old joke still amuses people. Salmon. Mostly iron, I think, there. But we got a few silver ingots from the dogs last time, so... Oh good, horse manure by the tree. It's always a real thrill finding out where the game generated the latest horse manure. Am I liking the game so far? I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Stretching your legs?
So far it's been, like, there's been some minor wrinkles, but for the most part I enjoy it.
Hey!
What I like about life here is that what a work I could be than the field of beautiful flowers. Ooh, we got 2 spirit gems from this visit. Crazy.
Agreed.
Knights must uphold justice and honor. So, on the battlefield, never behave the fool. Meanwhile, Alfred. Actually, he's actually manning his station this time. Whew, I think I'll call it a day. Alright. He's saying the same thing.
There you are, ready for a workout?
Oh, you're still on chapter 5, so once I say this chapter, you'll be working. Alright. You want to play so bad, but you should stream it all. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So I felt with, like, this and Three Houses. Although I guess I stream frequently enough these days that I can almost stream at least a map every day. It's mild annoyances that could be fixed but never will be. Yeah, I mean they didn't even fix most of the bugs in Three Houses, so... You think your friends are already done with the game? Huh. I wouldn't be surprised, because, like, almost everyone else I know that streams this is, like, close to 10 chapters ahead of me. It's like, basically you who... You're the rare one who is behind me, but only because you started later, and then Kron's, like, probably a couple chapters ahead of me or something. You got in casual with the game, so when you do play, it'll probably go faster. Fair enough. Bugs, sure, but you don't see them checking for weapon stats outside of the inventory. Oh yeah, that one is really weird. I don't know if it was intentional or if they actually did just plain miss it. Oh, we're on the same chapter now. Gasp. You need to save the sanity for when you do Hard Radiant Dawn or Maddening if you're up to it. Yeah, I guess International Hard Radiant Dawn can be annoying because of reasons other than the actual game's difficulty. Although I did hear that, or hear that someone modded a patch that restores all that if you're playing in a certain way.
What'll it be?
You're not a fan of simplified UI, you'd like to do your math. I mean, there is some reverse math. Since you don't get told the stats of the weapons on the map itself, you have to do algebra in reverse if you forget what the stats on your weapons are. Or you like to do the math and get punished for not carrying the one. Fair enough. Alright, let's do some silly push-ups, I guess.
You got this! Perfect! Looking good! Keep it up! Nice! Keep it up! You got this! Looking good! Perfect! Nice! Keep it up! You got this! Nice! Great job! I'm so proud!
You thought that was Path Radiance that didn't have the way attack. International Path Radiance doesn't have it, but I mean, yeah, I was referring to it being by the international name just because I know that's mislabeled. So yeah, the international hard for Radiant Dawn has, the annoying stuff like UI stuff removed. Which, I don't know what possessed them to do that, because really it's just annoying.
Let's do this again sometime.
Whereas at least with Path of Radiance with Maniac, there was like mechanics adjustment. Well, I guess not mechanics adjustment, but like they adjusted the enemies instead of being like, you don't get part of your UI. So it feels like more like it's part of the game. You don't know if you should do hard or wait to take Radiant Dawn, but you'll get there when you get there. Fair enough. Hey, David Sachs. Sometimes my mind drifts towards Firene. And to thoughts of Mother back at the castle. Engage Ridley? I don't think I have a Ridley. Path of Radiance would be a better game if they had the battle forecast. I think they do when... But you have to have animations on. That's like the annoying thing with... I think every... I may be misremembering because it's been a while, but like all the GBA games and Path of Radiance, where they're like, yeah, if you want to see the calculations, you better have animations on. Didn't have it during the animations, huh? That's a weird choice.
Listen,
Yeah, for some reason, for sure. I guess it's been long enough that I didn't remember that. Otherwise, you enjoyed it. That's good. Elysia's crown princess may soon attack. Make preparations and we march for Brody Castle.
I'm sorry.
A waste like me shouldn't be on the Somniel. I hope Father and Diamond are safe. I think Alcrest needs a hug. Wait, is someone swimming? Apparently. No can talk though. Got a favorite unit so far? I want to see. Yeah, that is Jean or Jean. I want to say probably it's gonna toss up right now between Saline and surprisingly Yunaka. The first impression of Yunaka was really eyebrow raising for me, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna like her. And of course, I want to lean towards the Pegasus Knight just by default, but Chloe makes the support conversations really weird. I think you mentioned Kron's stream, but so far Lee is the GOAT right now. Yeah, I've enjoyed using Louis a lot too. My main gripe with him is that there's a lot of times where he's so tanky that the enemies just ignore him. It's like, but my counterattack damage.
Quiet, please. I'm deep in observation.
Speaking of Louis, I've grown quite fond of the Somniel during my time here. Hard to remember that's sacred. Dispose of Fram's meal? Gasp. Apparently I'm not allowed to keep them in the inventory. Well, that's surprising. He benched him for now, but you admitted he's useful. The true Jagan. Yeah, he got smart. Yeah, it's conquest stuff all over again, because I noticed they also won't attack you if they got 0 hits, so it's almost like they just went, hey, you know what we should do? We should bring back that conquest AI, so let's copy-paste that. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the usual speed buffing Saline and Chloe. Although, I guess Saline fairly doubles these days at this point, but occasionally she hits that benchmark just above the enemy. Actually, what I could do does... I don't know if Yunaka and Chloe have... No, they don't. So I'd be doing it... Well, I guess I'd be doing it for the personal supports, and then... for the plus speed. So what is Saline at again? Yeah, 12, so I guess it's... Oh, I don't know if it'll be enough to double axe enemies anymore at this point. So Chloe and Yunaka probably make the most sense. With plus 3 speed, probably. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get that. I got it for Dusky, but not for the others. Cheese wedge for plus 2 speed. Huh, we apparently have a lot more recipes all of a sudden. You know, maybe we just do the plain plus 2 speeds, because like candied fruits kind of only makes sense when we're also doing saline. So maybe we just do some cheese wedge. Yes, let's cook the cheese wedge.
One moment while I prepare your order. Now to business. This should be simple enough.
You have the same issue, but with Strength Magic
I've
Vander
prepared
and
a
Clan.
first-rate meal.
This is so good.
Sounds about right. You hate how you're short 1 speed so many times. Yeah, it's been a major annoyance for me. Short 1 speed or short 1 strength / magic.
Yummy!
The flavor is so much more complex than you'd think. Complex cheese. If Farinese also gain a strength. Hey, nice. I'd really like it if everyone got it, but, I mean, Chloe can always use extra strength.
I prepared a bit extra for you to take with you.
You think a few people got stat screwed? Unfortunate. Alright, so let's do...
All right.
Yeah, she's just repeating herself. Let's do the arena and the emblems. Actually, I think we will probably have supports too. And yeah, we should actually do those because the arena can give you random supports for beating the shit out of each other. And same. Actually, I'm not sure if we get the bonds. I don't think you do, but we'll do the bond anyway. It's only like 3 lines.
Now that I've turned over a new leaf, I intend to devote myself entirely to you, Micaiah.
No need for any of that, Yunaka. I'm glad you were the one to find me.
One snake sandwich, as requested. Here you go.
Oh yeah, the snake sandwich thing from like 3 chapters ago. VA sounds familiar. You think Hinaka shares the same voice actress as Kasumi from Persona 5 Royal? I guess I'm not familiar enough with that character to make the comparison, but I wouldn't be surprised since usually the video game VA pool is fairly small. And I've run into that a lot with other characters in other games. You sorry, a what? Yeah, snake sandwich. Don't you always eat snake sandwiches? I have it for breakfast, and lunch, and supper. It's just so good. Hi, sup? Good chat. Bond increased. Hello, Matthew Vittorio. You know the character, but you can't hear similarities even if your life depended on it. I mean, sometimes it's more subtle. Some voice actors have really, really good range. Hobby of you and your friends, you like to try and recognize VAs and stuff. Makes sense to me. I know a few people who do that too. I don't intentionally try to do it, I just happen to be like, hold on a second. It sounds very close. So, I just end up incidentally running into it.
Thanks. I'm gonna try it right now. Huh?
Hey, invisible snake food.
What a sandwich! The fluffy bread lulls you in, and then crunch! The roasted snake hits you! It's a flavor cascade from the first bite! 12 out of 10!
Yay! I'm so glad you like it.
What the? There's something slightly off about this.
Huh?
Are you sure this is a snake sandwich?
Sure, I'm sure. Look, you can see the roast snake right there, yeah?
No, it's close, but it's not snake.
Yes, we were scammed!
I think it's actually... eel?
I think you're right. I'm so sorry. I remember now. The snake sandwich stall was next to the eel stall.
That's very specific.
Oh, so you went to the wrong one? Aw, Fram.
This is just the kind of screw-up I keep making as steward of the dragon, too. I'm real sorry.
You think for you it started with Bryce Papenbrook? Started to hear Kirito everywhere. Just became a thing for you ever since. Fair enough. For me, I guess I started to hear Marianne's voice actress everywhere. Cause she's like got that very distinctive That just very distinctive pitch to her voice whenever she does that similar type of character. So it's like, it's one of those things where I'm not trying, I just hear it. And then, I'm sure a few of you remember me saying that, like, with PSO2, I noticed that Joe played Huey, so who just is just like more bombastic Claude.
Don't worry about it. Even if it's eel and not snake, my rating stands. Here, try for yourself.
Okay, here goes. What the heck? Has eel always been this good?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm tasting it for the first time. The true appeal of eel. Oh, that reminds me. I heard about another new food stall opening up soon. If you don't mind, could I ask you to go buy me some more eel dishes?
I'm on it. And this time, I'll definitely get your order right.
Yeah, definitely better when they're not fawning over the Divine Dragon.
Ooh, look what I found. It's an Alfred. Fancy meeting one of those in a place like this.
Hey, Yunaka. You, settling in okay?
Absolutely. Everyone's been a tasty treat. If anything, the welcome's been almost a little too warm, you know?
Too warm?
I'm an unknown quantity. I could be anybody. What if I was a somebody? Who would know?
You don't know who he does in Fire Emblem, but you do know he did Henry in Awakening. You actually didn't notice him at first. Huh. So there you go, flexing some of that range of his. Can confirm Eel's good, your grandma always supplies you some when you visit. Yeah, I enjoy it when I occasionally order like restaurant sushi. Obs is freaking out a little. Hopefully we're not losing frames. Looks like it's alright. You never had eel, but you don't really like seafood. I would say that eel is one of those things that doesn't taste like distinctly like seafood, but that still might not be that helpful for you.
It's weirdly convenient no one's been checking on me to try to find out.
Oh, should I be snooping more?
Seems like a logical course of action, that's all I'm saying.
How is she the one who has the best logic in this setting?
Well, I do want to get to know you better. So, yeah, we should talk more, when we get the time.
Talk? Is that your idea of gathering intel? Are you really gonna go that easy on me? Think about it, chum. I could be an enemy spy.
Probably not, though. I trust you.
Forsooth, silly lad! Whence comes this unearned confidence? Have you never once been betrayed, swindled, double-crossed, bamboozled?
I get that question a lot.
Gets that question a lot, he says. Not a bit of self-awareness on this guy.
I think Saline and Yunaka need to have a talk now.
I don't get you, Alfred, but maybe I shouldn't look this gift knife in the serrated bevel.
What?
If you trust me, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Who says
Yunaka?
gift knife? Actually, out of curiosity, does she have? No, she doesn't have a support with Saline. Huh. Alright, who do we actually want to? Maybe hopefully Louis doesn't roll a mage, although I guess he gets experience no matter what. Yeah, maybe do Louis and then give Yunaka a bit of a push with whatever remains. She's got heal stabs to abuse to get a little bit more out of it. Without needing to enter combat. Guess I could also be training Dusky, but... I feel like the monopoly on fighting axes is usually... Well, I guess it's not a monopoly now, but close to it. It's usually good enough. Plus, we usually give her the boss kills, so... Let's get Louis rolling here.
I shall serve as your opponent today.
I will act as your opponent today. Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't think Chloe would do too well against Louis.
Did I win? How satisfying.
Even though my Chloe's kind of stacked, it would definitely not win. And this is why we did the supports, because we can unlock these by training.
Louis, were you watching me again?
Indeed I was. You and your whole coterie of ladies. The sight of you all together pleased me to no end.
The way you talk, it sounds like you were taking in fine art at a gallery.
To me, there is no greater art. The finest galleries fall far short by comparison. There are so many subtleties and nuances to be seen that I could do so all day.
That's really the whole reason you do it.
It's no different than appreciating a beautiful landscape. I sit quietly and let it soothe me. I see no harm in people watching, and I'm sure you of all people must agree.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess I do.
I've seen the way you drop everything to moon over any especially picturesque scenes.
Dang, this army's full of weird people. I mean, let's be fair. You usually do get quite a few oddballs in a Fire Emblem cast in general. Like, as much as I like Lysithea and Bernie, I don't think they're really actually good commander material. For a lot of reasons that involve their quirks. Half of them are odd, half of them are depressed, sometimes both. Yeah.
Like a princess and her knight, a prince and his servant. Oh, or a Pegasus and a maiden. So many lovely scenes straight out of a fairy tale. I adore them all.
You and I are kindred spirits in that respect. Here's an idea. Why don't you and I have a little viewing party sometime? We can stand at a remove and point out scenes that catch our respective eyes.
That sounds like fun. I'm game if you are.
Oh, good. They're both gonna spy on people. Alright, Louis, get to it.
I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
Hi there, I'm Jean, doctor in training.
Poor Jean.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Did I win? How satisfying.
That's fine. I beat the shit out of a kid. Alright, General Balkovel. It's always Jean. Not for me, that's the first time Jean got picked on. I think the funniest for me was Celine picking on Alfred over and over. Alright, so let's give Yunaka a little bit of a bump. Well, actually, well, she gets the experience regardless. She's probably gonna lose unless she gets a mage or something. No Mercy was the first one to show up in the arena.
I am Chloe, Royal Knight of Firene.
Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a toss-up. Oh, Chloe's using her Rider's Bane. What?
This knight has met her match.
Hey, I actually won.
I was wondering why she was getting doubled. I'm like, that probably shouldn't happen. Even though, like, Yunaka's fast, but I would have expected them to be neck and neck. No doubling either way. Okay, He's ready for emblems making weird sounds. The first time he saw Jean show up, he had thrown a leer and he got hit by one of the heavy hits that threw him and he just shouted, "Why me?" Why him indeed? The poor kid. What was our skill points doing? Oh yeah, I guess I spent some, so that's definitely not. Let's see. Celine is still not really anywhere close yet. Alfred, also far off. All I want is Cantor. Alright, and we really don't actually want to buy anything from Makai with her.
Make it nice and shiny. Much better.
We wish Pyrom had an easier way to catch up people's levels. Yeah, I mean, Three Houses had an interesting system because of the impact of skills made it so, like, you could be pretty underleveled and still do okay. You don't really get that benefit here. Who was I boosting up now? Was that... Someone else was training with Salika, but I can't remember who I gave that polishing to. Was it... Alright, it was Clan. Are we gonna keep using him? It's like, we just got Lapis, who... Or not lapis, citrine. He's kind of just a little bit better in general.
I hope you'll clean it well. That bit's clean. Ah, that looks so much better. Thank you.
Shadow Dragon, kill them off, get paralogs and generics, reclass, bing bang boom, you never replaced. Mike out here being savage.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? Thank you. Now I can stand by you with pride.
Be thorough now. It looks good as new. Thank you.
Makai has surpassed Marth in making it the weirdest for everyone. Okay. I should actually maybe consider using bond fragments or bond rank, like with the emblems, because I don't think we need to go too hard on the rings, like the bond rings right now. And I'd really like to get Louis into a place where I make him a great knight instead of a general. And then we want Yunaka to actually be able to promote, since her base proficiencies don't actually give her one. Actually, no. We also didn't look at the newcomers. What do they have? Just bow, so I guess I want Ulcrest to be a sniper. Or, I guess, he does have... a personal class. Wait, why is this reversed? So his Lord class is here. Or is it because of the way I sorted it? Okay, yeah, I sorted it so that stuff he could promote into is at the top. So his personal class wins Luna, which... actually, being a dex-heavy bow class, we might see that actually pop up when it's actually going to be useful. So that's a consideration. Citrine yet. So Tome Staff, they want her to be a sage, which seems pretty legit. And this is probably Swordmaster. Yeah, that's definitely Swordmaster. Big speed bump if she promotes too. Actually, that reminds me. I should see if we finally have a restock. This game told me as you progress through the story. But how far in the story?
Welcome.
No restock yet. Well, we do need a new heal
thank
staff,
you.
so we'll do that.
Do come again.
And sure, a way I could maybe catch people up if I absolutely felt like it. I could pass Makai around and abuse the staff pull experience.
Well, hey there.
Definitely nothing new there either. Thinking of forging the short knife up one more time. This worked out pretty well. And 15 ingots and 300 gold ain't that much. Yeah, I think we'll go for it.
I'll be here.
Alright. I am going to go refill my drink, and then we will see what lies ahead for us. 50-50 odds there's another paralog that distracts me, but we'll see. So be right back. Fire Emblem Engage pins are available on the My Nintendo store for 700 plot points. Cool. Yeah, just enough saved up, you still gotta pay shipping because you live in the middle of the sea. Hopefully not too expensive. Huh. Alright, no paralog. At least, actually, let me zoom out. That's not very helpful. Alright, we're getting a free camera. Yeah, I don't see any additional nodes. Alright, next chapter it is. You went with standard. If it comes in, it comes in. It was free after all. Well, fingers crossed for you. Okay, after rebuffing an illusion attack, the Divine Dragon's army reaches their destination, Viridia Castle. Kingdom of Might.
We're here. Viridia Castle. I don't see any Illusian soldiers. Thank goodness. The attack hasn't begun.
Wait, there's someone in front of the gate. He doesn't look like a guard.
Is it an enemy soldier? No, that's...
Alright. Thanks for popping in, Micah. Have a good night.
That's Diamant! He must have come out to greet us!
It's dramatic.
I've been waiting for you, Divine One. I greet you as the Crown Prince of Brodia. I'm Diamant. I've heard so much about you. I'm honored to finally meet the legend in person.
It's a pleasure, Prince Diamant.
And Prince Alfred, welcome. Queen Ev's letter explained your situation. Thanks for coming all this way. It's good to see you.
Likewise. I'm sorry it took a war for us to meet again after all this time.
Oh, and Alchrist. Thanks for escorting our guests from the border. I know that's a rugged road.
It was nothing, really. I bear ill news, however. Illusian forces attacked us at the Grand Crossing.
Is that right?
A battalion led by Princess Hortensia. We fought her off, but she said something troubling. The Crown Princess intends to assault Brodia Castle. If they're after our emblem ring, we may be on course for a dangerous confrontation.
We'll have to prepare our defenses. Thanks for the warning, Alchrist. Come. Father will want to hear about this.
Why do you all look so tense?
Father, you were supposed to be waiting inside.
Yes, I know. And I was. But then I had this feeling my boy Alchrist might be home. Seems my fatherly intuition was right, as usual. Welcome back, son.
Very casual.
Thank you, Father.
I wish you'd stop finding excuses to leave the castle. It's not safe out here.
Please, Diamant.
Not another lecture. Where's the harm in welcoming my dear boy back from his journey? Anyway, we'd best not argue in front of our guests.
Oh, it's all right.
Please, pardon my rudeness. Divine One, Prince Alfred, welcome. I am Morian, King of Brodia.
Good to meet you.
Likewise, I never imagined I'd meet the Divine Dragon. Indeed, such a special occasion calls for a welcoming duel.
A welcoming duel? What?
There's no time for that. We have an important matter to discuss. As Allchrist was escorting our guests from the border, Illusion soldiers attacked them.
Illusions.
It appears that the Crown Princess is planning an assault on Brodia Castle.
Already making their move, huh? Soldiers, go now! Shore up our defenses!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well done getting that information, Allchrist.
Please, I don't deserve such kind words.
Humble as ever, son.
King Morian, excuse me, but I need your kingdom's aid.
You want our emblem ring, right? I knew you'd ask. That's why I brought it. Here, the ring of the young lion.
Cool.
Hey, Tiamat, think fast.
Think fast?
Father, we're supposed to take care of the ring, not throw it around.
Ah, you're no fun.
Alfred,
Yes?
King Morian seems so nice. This is the man who's always invading Illusia? I thought he'd be more intimidating.
You're seeing Morian friend and family man. He's known to be a big-hearted guy. But in battle, the demon comes out. He's not someone you want as your enemy.
Ugh. Father can be such a handful sometimes. Divine One, I've got the ring for you.
Thank you.
What will you do with it?
I'm going to summon an emblem. Rise up! Emblem of Binding!
Huh. This version of Roy looks a little older.
I'm Roy. If you're summoning me, that can only mean war has begun.
There was a person in there?
How about that? All along, this emblem dwelt in our family's ring. And now you have released him. It seems divine is no exaggeration, huh?
Hollywood's kid stuck in a ring, rip. I mean, you can technically say that about all the emblems. It's the, old genie in a bottle loneliness thing, right?
Urgent news, Your Majesty. An illusion Wyvern Rider is approaching. It's dodging all our archers' attacks.
What?
She's here. Divine One, may I call upon Roy's help to defend the castle?
Of course.
I, Princess Ivy, speak for the Illusian throne. I will now take your lives, your souls, and the rings.
Well, that escalated.
I underestimated how far you could get into Brodian territory, Princess Ivy.
My soldiers are on the way. Now, I will give you a chance to surrender before they arrive.
Oh, I'm itching for that fight.
Father, castle.
What? Why?
If something happened to you, our country would be devastated. Please, leave this to us.
Right. Why should the king get a say in the matter? I'll do as you ask. But, Diamant, Alchrist, don't you dare get killed.
We won't. Well, we'll try not to.
Yeah, we'll try not to die.
You must be the Divine Dragon.
That's right.
You really are as stunning as my sister said. I'm pleased to meet you.
What is going on with that mask?
As is my ring.
But that's...
The ring of the Sage Lord. A gift from my father. With its power, I am sorry to say, I must kill you.
I won't let that happen. It's you who will fall, Princess Ivy.
You won't surrender then. In that case, my forces will prepare for battle.
How did she see through that shit? I don't know.
As will ours.
I'll stop at nothing to get those rings back.